Hey Risers, it's Tina here, back for another video. I firstly wanted to say thank you for your patience. It has been so long since I've done a vocal coach reaction and it is so good to be back. I am well, for those that have been asking. I've just got to find my routine again and get back into it, but it's all good news. Alright guys, so let's get into the video. We are looking at Vicki Gabor, or Gabor. Please correct me down below, I'm sure you will. And we're looking at her doing a live cover of Time, Superhero and Raw. So let's watch together and we'll talk about it. Here we go.
Reaching my limit for the night. Your touch is keeping me alive. We can keep it on the low, like no one you've ever known. When you're going between the lines, yeah, take me way up high.
Okay, cool. Nice, strong start. I believe she's only like 13, 14 years old. She's got a beautiful voice for her age. She started out nice and strong with the song, got right into it. Love the way she's making it own. She's got a really nice full round sound as well, which I'm really enjoying from her as well.
I don't need no reason, wanna take the time of you to go the extra mile or two. You got me so gone, drunk on your attention. I've been waiting all night, get something you're like. Ooh, I can make it worth your time. I can make it worth your time, baby. I can make it worth your time. Tell me why we keep on waiting. I can make it worth your time. I can make it worth your time, baby. I can make it worth your time. Give it up on it if it's me or be love.
Okay, she's got some awesome control over her registers. She transitions quite well, which is really good. The only thing I'm noticing at the moment is it sounds like she's running out of air in some of her phrases. Now keep in mind guys, when you're doing a live performance, there's adrenaline pumping, you could be a little bit nervous. Who knows what you were doing before. I know when I was on The Voice a couple of years ago, they said I had hours to warm up and perform. And then when it came to performing, I think I thought I had plenty of time. And I was actually in the bathroom, which was outside. It was like in the, what do they call those transportable ones, you know which ones I'm talking about. They were outside and the stage was like probably about 100 meters, right? So I was in the bathroom, I didn't think I had to do anything, and then my runner, which is the guy that looks after you, came in and kind of knocked on the door and said, look, you're on now. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And he basically grabbed my hand and we ran to the stage door, and I was out of breath. And then I was nervous. So then I was really, really out of breath. And then before I could even catch my breath, the stage door opened and I had to sing. And to make matters worse, I was singing a fast song, which, if anyone knows, when you're singing a fast song, you certainly need good breath support. And unfortunately at that particular time, my body let me down. I was out of breath. I knew it was going to be terrible, and that's the worst feeling in the world, when you know something's not going to go right and you have to do it anyway, and you're going to do it anyway, but you just know that it's not going to be your best performance. And I was out of breath, and as a result of being out of breath, I wasn't finishing my phrases. I was also quite pitchy, which was not ideal. Definitely not a good way to kind of show judges and a live audience in front of the nation that you can sing or can't sing. And yeah, and I remember that year Jessie J was one of the judges. We had Jessie J, Ricky Martin, the Madden brothers, and we had Delta Goodrem. They were the judges at the time. And Jessie J must have known. She was so lovely. Once the cameras cut, she had a conversation with me. And she gave me some heart-to-heart advice. We probably had a good talk for about 15 or 20 minutes. And she was just beautiful. And they got me to sing a song straight after. It's like they knew. And then I sung a soulful song, but I guess the verdict had already been given. No chairs, of course, turned around, and no, they shouldn't have turned around. So, you know, we don't know what's happening here. But you can hear that she is a bit out of breath at some of her phrases, especially in the chorus. She is taking quite shallow breaths. You can see in a couple of her phrases that she's lifting her chest. So she's taking very shallow breaths, and then she's having to catch up, which can be a main cause of running out of breath. So just want to give you that info, bit of background. All right, let's continue.
Give it up on it if it's me you're feeling. I'm just so good, someone is leaving, baby. Oh, I wanna feel you next to me. Face to face, won't let you go. Make it unforgettable. I'll show you how it's meant to be. Yeah, take me way up. I don't need no reason. Wanna take the time with you to go the extra mile.
Go.
You got me so gone drunk on your attention. I've been ready to know when I get something you might like. Oh, oh, oh. How can we get worth your time? How can we get worth time? How can we get worth your time? Tell me how we get fun later. Time. Oh, oh.
I love her bright timbre. Or time, whatever the lick was that she did. It's very bright, and I love that sound. It's beautiful nasal resonance, which is kind of ideal for singers. Makes it sound really bright, really forward, and very clear as well. Really love that.
Oh, give it up all night if it's me you're feeling. I can make it worth your time. I can make it worth your time. I can make it worth your time. Tell me what we get. Way up, I don't need no reason. Wanna take the time with you to go the extra mile or two. You got me so good, drunk on your attention. I've been waiting all night, get something you might like. Ooh.
Very nice, girl. What I wanted to mention is it's so cool how she's able to mask her accent. I assume she is Polish. Please correct me if I'm incorrect. Yeah, she's a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous singer. She's only 13, 14, guys. That's amazing. A lot of voices don't develop like that unless you've had immense amount of training and an innate passion for singing. So it's so beautiful. One of the things that I find really funny is a lot of the time when I am teaching, students go, you know, why do we not sing the way that we speak? So for example, you've got Adele and Jessie J as perfect examples. They don't sing the way that they speak. And it's kind of a really interesting thing. Music is highly Americanized. You know, it is the popular type of music that we hear and that we have heard for decades. It is almost the forefront of a lot of music we hear on the radio, especially here in Australia too. And it's almost like our ears have become accustomed to Americanized music and having that American way of singing. Even myself, like I'm not even dissing anybody. I'm just stating facts. Music's very Americanized. When you listen to a lot of music on the radio, it's already Americanized. It's very rare you're going to hear someone coming through with a really strong French accent or a really strong Indian or Aussie accent when you sing. And it's just something that it's almost like the unspoken rule. When you listen to music, it's like the thing that we do. We listen to Americanized music, so we almost develop and get influenced by them. So when we sing Americanized, and it is the most universal type. Unless you are singing in your native language, of course, that's very different. But I'm talking more about English, I guess English speaking, if you know what I mean. And a perfect example is Jessie J and Adele. You know, they've got very strong accents from where they come from, but when they sing, it's masked and disappears. And it's funny, even as a listener, if I listen to what I'm used to, which is a lot of Americanized music, I love it and I'm used to it. And then I'll have maybe someone perform, say like an Aussie rap, and my ears kind of go like, that's an unusual sound because you're not used to hearing it. And it's just so, I find it just really fascinating that we, I guess without even thought, have kind of developed that kind of thing. And that's why when we coach and we train, we even teach in the Americanized way without even knowing. Yes, we teach proper technique and we teach vowel modifications and we teach placement and vibrato and compression and all that stuff. Yes, but the way in which we pronounce the word is we teach universally. So then if we happen to get a hit on the radio, it fits with what we're used to. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. Tell me your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think. I don't know if any of you guys have ever thought about it. But I just find it so interesting. Now going back to Vicky, she's a gorgeous singer. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna discover a little bit more about her. I might do a couple more videos down the track. What I'll get you to do, guys, if you want to hear a specific performance from her, let me know down in the comments below and I'll check it out. And yeah, guys, thank you for introducing me to her. She's beautiful. She's a gorgeous singer. She's very talented for her age. She's got her whole vocal journey still ahead of her in terms of what she can learn and how she can better her voice, and just naturally maturing as well into a woman is going to change her vocal tone. And it's absolutely gorgeous, guys. Thank you very much. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this performance and what you'd like to hear next. Thank you guys so much for your support. I can't believe we're almost on 17,000 subscribers. I'm still stuck at 1,000. So thanks guys so much. Have a beautiful day. Rise above and love. Mwah. Bye.